Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's February 2023 and it is time to kick off our lawn season. All right, so this year we're going to get started with applying a PreEmergent, and we're going to be using Yard Mastery's PreEmergent, which is a 007 active ingredient, 0.38% prodiamine. Now that works really good for warm season turf, my Bermuda and my St. Augustine. I've used prodiamine products in the past and have had good results. I've also used Lesco 007 that you can get from Home Depot, the big yellow bag. I think the active ingredient on it is pendimethalin. So for those of you that are looking for a recommendation on what kind of pre-emergent or post-emergent to put down on your yard, all I could say is know what type of grass type you have, know what the active ingredient is on any product that you're wanting to try, and just make sure that it's appropriate for the grass type that's in your yard. The worst thing that you could do is not put anything down at all, because it's going to take multiple seasons to get your winter weeds under control if they're really wild right now and you're just starting lawn care for the first time. So here's a picture of what my backyard looked like whenever I first started, and we'll go outside and let me show you the winter weeds that I have right now, and you can see how there's a drastic difference over the years of lawn care that I've done and focusing on pre-emergent and post-emergent applications. Once we get a little bit more into the spring, I'm going to be doing a post-emergent application, and this year I'll be putting down Tenacity. It'll be a liquid application, and I'm just going to spot spray everything that you kind of see in this video. I'm not going to do a full spray over the whole lawn because it doesn't need it. I'm just going to spot spray the weeds that I see and go from there. Reason why I'm using Tenacity is because I bought this whenever I do my winter ryegrass applications in the fall time. I can spot spray with this and not affect my ryegrass germinating. Now, as you can see, the backyard still has a lot of annual ryegrass there. I didn't have the greatest season of ryegrass, so I'm snuffing it out so the Bermuda can come up and it won't have anything to fight with in the springtime, and I'm going to be using MSM turf. Now, when you're using MSM turf, you've got to be very careful with your application rates because they are very fine on when it comes down to square footage, because this is meant for more of an acreage size than homeowner square foot size. So be really careful, follow your label to a T. Just be really careful whenever you're applying it so you don't over apply. All right, moving along into the spring season. Automower here. We are going to use this Automower a little bit more this season in the backyard as a primary mower. Now, I initially bought this because my McLean was kind of biting the dust and I was trying to get more of a season or two out of it to try to alleviate some of the cutting with the Automower. It didn't work. If you've been following along, you know that my McLean, the reel and bed knife, just zeroed out on me and it became useless for me, and I didn't want to replace those parts, so I sold it. I feel like the reel mower is stepping up to like a Toro or a John Deere. I feel like they're still on the more expensive premium side, so I'm kind of waiting for that to come down. And I have the Automower, so let's explore the options of the Automower. So what I did was I ordered a fairway kit. All right, so I got a fairway kit. It's coming from, I think, Safford. I don't know, Safford Manufacturing. I don't know. It's coming from somewhere, but it's back ordered right now. So I'm really hoping it'll be here by springtime so we can do somewhat of a scalp with this thing. Let's see if this thing can actually scalp down low enough. This model only mows from 0.8 of an inch all the way up to 2.5 inches. So with the fairway kit, it says it can get down to just right above 0.39 inches. So that's way lower than anything I ever want to keep right now with my common Bermuda. So if you're interested to see how well that does, if that could do a somewhat of a scalp for you, or at least a lower height of cut setting, it might not be able to take it down to dirt. I don't know. We'll find out. But if you're curious to see how well that works, consider subscribing and watch out for these videos come springtime once we get that kit put on. and we're going to just zero that thing out and just see how low it'll actually cut and if it'll actually do it. As always, thank you guys so much for letting me share my hobby with you, and we'll see you on the next video.